Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How are all you gorgeous people today? Before I start on my privates, I always like to do a nice, fun, public one for you guys because I know a lot of you guys say before you go to work or on your breaks, you just like to hear a little uplifting notion and things. And I was just doing some research and I came across so many topics, and you guys also had some great suggestions as well. So I want to do on this full moon because it's so exciting. I wanted to do a read on, are you meant to be? Right now, quite a few of you are in relationships with people, and a lot of signs are coming in, a lot of serendipity, a lot of intense feelings. A lot of things is resonating in you, and you're getting a sense of permanence, some insights. You're having impactful discussions with these significant others. And because a lot of you are going through a lot of karmic healing too, you're leveling up. Like, you're not just going to accept everything at face value. You really want to feel what's going on, know that it's 100% for you, and that you're moving forward spiritually, that everything around you is organic. You know what I mean? You don't have barriers up anymore. You're really inquisitive about the big picture. But again, I was listening to Jake this morning, and what I really want you guys to focus on is 100% dropping any element of desperation when it comes to seeking relationships, finances, jobs, any of those things, because that creates an actual void of what you want. Because desperation is a connotation that says you already don't have the power and wholeness within you. You're not already a whole, beautiful, permeating energy that is self-contained. We don't need to put our hopes and dreams on an outside influence. We're already content and worthy of everything as we stand. Something extra would be great, and we can manifest that. Even my baby girl says hello. So also, if I didn't say happy full moon, yeah, I'm gonna have to pace myself today because I've got some serious work later. But what we are focusing on is our contentment with ourselves, and simply bringing those other things into our sphere through an enhanced life. You know what I mean? It's not going to complete us. We are not going to be sad or lacking without it. It is just something that we'd like to manifest to add to our already abundant existence, right? So, and especially in terms of relationships. So, are you just meant to be? I am going to grab, let's see, some really good cards for this. I like these for full moon cards because they already look, these are beautiful. These are the ghost ones. They already look like, they're very ethereal and they glow. They already look like the elements of water, wind, fire, or earth. The colors in them are very beautiful. So let's see what's going on. So I hope all of you have already found your chromosomal hybrid out there anyway. You know, the fairy, elven, unicorn mix of a man and woman that makes you want to write in your journal, hip hip hooray. You know what I mean? We all go through ups and downs with our spouses and stuff, because it's basically, I realized this morning, and then I got happy instead of being aggravated, that when our spouse or our significant other is grating on us, what a large part of that is, this just flew out, so I'm gonna take this for after two, is they're just seeking our attention. They want our attention because sometimes that equals love to them. Even if we're busy and they're interrupting us, they just want to be noticed and heard. It's very sweet. So when we see it at that perspective, rather than, oh, they're just being passive aggressive and they have to be noticed, or it's all about them, that's not necessarily it, especially if we lead busy lives and they feel a little neglected. They just want us to, you know, pay attention to them. And it can be transformative when we do that. When we see it from that perspective, we drop all that bitterness of going, well, why does my attention have to be divided? Well, why wouldn't we want to give our attention to them? You know what I mean? So I just put these out because I absolutely adore these. So we're going to have happy for choice 1, serendipity for choice 2, and breathe is just to remind us, because these go on way too long. When I have 3, I need to shorten them today so we can really get in all the fun points, because I was reading all this cool stuff today and I want to share those, how they're going to pertain to you too. So 1 is happy, and 2 is serendipity, because when it comes to being with the one that is just meant to be, this plays into it, right? Happy is pretty much the world card. So we're going to do number 1 first. Hello, princess. Oh, she's sitting right down next to us. She's so adorable. So I was just reading these quotes and they made me so happy. I adore Cher so much, and she makes me laugh. And they had all these wonderful quotes to her saying like, Cher, do you think you're a little, like someone was interviewing her and they said, Cher, do you think you're a little too old to be so rock and roll? And she said, give me a minute. I'll go call Mick Jagger. I love her so much. And then she said her mom would always tell her, honey, you need to settle down and find yourself a rich man. And she said, Mama, if you haven't noticed, I am my rich man. I was like, I love her. Her and Pink are like my all-time favorites. Ooh, so let's see. Are you meant to be? And we're also going to go over the signs of what you're meant to be at the very end. If you guys want to stick in here, it's going to be really short anyway, fun and punchy. So let me see what we have here for you guys. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Lovely. Whoa, 10 of Wands, lovely, because 10 is a completion, so you're coming to a self-realization that you are whole and complete without another person. They simply enhance your existence. Love this, the Hierophant. You are finding the keys that help you navigate the waters of love and being able to flow freely through them instead of having it be so 3D and so earth heavy. You know what I mean? You're just flowing through it. Love this too. Ooh. Yes, the 8 of Cups. Look how, wow, you have a good balance of everything, your Pentacles, your Wands, and your Cups. So are you meant to be? Now, this is where I am getting some good hits on definitely this. Okay, so the 8 of Cups, yeah, I'm hearing right now that you're doing really well because your conversations are very natural. You're not having to search for words, or you don't get tangled up in emotions. They just flow freely. And that's what Cups is about. Cups are about emotions and sharing. I feel like when there's any issue, you guys share it readily. And that's a good indicator that you're just meant to be, when the conversation just flows and it's natural, okay? This, very important. Absolutely. I feel like you're sharing relationship equality. You give each other space and liberty. You know, it's not about domination or submitting. It's not like, oh, well, I'll just give into this so I don't have to hear this. You guys are on equal footing, and you realized in order to have a respectful and loving relationship, there's always an ebb and flow. And I think also the lovely little kindnesses you do for each other, that pays off. It's like a little piggy bank of love emotions, right? Oh, let me get him this cup of tea. Oh, let me get her this biscuit. Little things like that. And that's what happens in relationship equality. You're not always running to provide. You're not always running to make dinner. You're not always running to do things. You know, you're there for emotional support for one another, which is lovely. I love this. This is fantastic in the 10 of Wands. This is about fire and stuff. This is fantastic because the message I'm receiving with this is you guys are so comfortable with each other with your flaws and all. You're not acting or pretending. You're totally comfortable and sharing your vulnerabilities with one another. That's super, super important. When you do that, then you're not hiding things and you're not trying to project this false image of anything. It's just all true and flowing. I love this because I feel like when you're together, you're creating a kind of magic when you do things together. It's a wonderful blend that you know, you guys have a unified viewpoint and you do things that are transformational, that really help you like discover things in a new way, because you're very complementary to one another for sure. So that is really good, you guys. Yeah, if you're about to embark on a relationship, or you have just begun one, or even long term, these are signs that you're meant to be together, and they're very lovely. And I'm going to pull you. I love these, and I haven't used these in a while, and so I want to use these. I know, I love them. I just ordered my dream cards. I forgot all about them. They're these fairy cards that I had a book of years ago, and I would bring this book with me to work. I would bring it to me and read it all the time because I love the fairies in this. I believe it's by Furlow, and they are amazing. They're woodland fairies, and those cards should be coming in a couple of days. You guys are going to be like, woo! Okay, a change in the wind. Yeah, I feel like this, pertaining to you in terms of potential and stability. I feel like a few of you were wondering, is this gonna be stable and last and impactful in my life in a way that you can relax a bit and not have to think, oh wow, am I on solid ground, or is this a quicksand sort of scenario? And you're going to realize that there's distinct permanence in this, and it is going to also provide you with karmic healing. I feel like your choices are going to come much more easier, and your barriers are going to be gone, and then the potentials you need for what you're doing are there. You know, you don't have to put any more significant effort in what you're searching for, because again, you're coming to that realization that these outside jobs, money, hopes, things you're trying to manifest are not coming from a sense of desperation. They're simply coming to you because you know they will add quality to your life that is already of high value. So that's you guys. Beautiful, beautiful full moon energy. I'm very excited for you. So if you're new, don't forget to press like and press subscribe. Bing, bing, bing. Do that bell. Do it. You got to have the bell to get the notifications. And all my notifications are underneath. If you just press a little gray arrow on underneath, all my listings will come up for Instantgo if you guys need a quick read, and all my private readings, because they really fill up on full moons. So get to that if that's something you guys require. Love and light. I'm super, super, super psyched for you guys, because you're on a fantastic journey and your bonds are going to get stronger and stronger. So very nice, you guys. I'm excited. I love full moon energy. I really took care of myself today. I woke up and I was like, okay, you got up at the crack of dawn, so you're going to need a mid-morning meditation and relaxation and listen to everything positive. Now we're going to go on number 2 to serendipity. And yeah, saved my voice, relax. So now I'm all fresh for you guys, and I'm getting caught up. I don't know how I'm catching up on all these private reads, but I'm just doing it as they come in. This is nice. I love when people start at the foundations. They start at foundation level. They're not trying to build on any kind of rat-infested basement, because they are clearing out all the varmints, the proverbial varmints in your head. You know what I mean? So what we're seeing here with the Tower. Oh, nice. The Tower and the Lovers. Beautiful. 2 of Wands. Wow. And Strength. This is remarkable, you guys. So again, that we're going back and we're having the reminder. This is, you know, wow. Wait, I need a minute for this, and I'm going to have to take a sip of my seltzer, because I'm going to this reminds me of this saying for you females out. This pertains to you. I feel like your lover feels like this about you. It was like a poem or something I read a long time ago. When they think of you, it's like, it went like, she has the spirit of the sun, the moods of the moon, the will of the wind, and there's no lie in her fire. I love this. This Strength card, yeah, that you're very elemental to them. You're very strong. You know, you don't put a lot of conditions on a relationship, which they absolutely adore in you. They see you as a very high value man or woman, but in this case, you know, I see them saying that you're a very high value woman. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, and that with this 2 of Wands, you're not only meant to be together, but you guys are looking into the far future, and you're starting to get visions of like where you'd really like to live, where you'd like to journey to, what you'd like to experience. And you guys are more and more feeling like you're, you know, the potential of everything in this permanence, and you're transforming as well, because you're discussing issues that need to be addressed. That's when the Tower comes into relationship and permanent questions of permanence and clarity. The Tower moment has to occur where you're just like, you are completely fearless when it comes to dealing with each other's vulnerabilities. You're not trying to hide something to appear more strong, vast, important, any of those things. You simply just are. And when you're your authentic self, and you guys can just let down all your boundaries and be vulnerable with one another, you have a huge aha moment, and you build from there, and it's 10 times stronger. You know what I mean? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, you're creating patterns of purpose and permanence. You know what I mean? From that stability, and it's very impactful on your life, and it brings a lot of easy choices to you. Then once you face those weird unspoken fears, you know, that just sort of are niggling in your head, you embark on a perfect love journey. You really do. You know, you guys are loving each other for your self flaws and all our perceived flaws, with the no acting and pretending. It's amazing. So that is opening up, of course, with the lovers, a very, very sweet, sweet, romantic, and wonderful sex life as well. You know what I mean? Your conversations are natural and you're not searching for your words. And the best thing is right here with the Two of Wands, you're having relationship equality. Nobody is subservient. Nobody is dominating. It's amazing. Yeah. And I felt this other thing too with this coming out, that it was this other old saying that I saw: if you break her wings, she still has talons. You know what I mean? So even if you've been hurt in the past, you realize that you can trust love. And yeah, you're really, yeah, I'm so delighted. It's just such a strong wellspring of a healthier, more joyful relationship. You know what I mean? Really, really cool. I know, I remember one of my girlfriends, and I read this one time, she's like, I'm not single, I'm independently operated. And I was like, that is hilarious, because you know when you have those friends, you're like, oh, who will ever handle that person ever, ever, ever? Because I have friends, they're just tremendously alive. They really are. They're so beautiful and singularly explosive in their own right that you're like, who is even going to get that box of dynamite right there? Good luck with that. It's going to be like a Mercury. It's amazing. Wow. Yeah, you guys are creating history and memories. It's so beautiful. It's such a win-win. You guys are just going to flourish. It's amazing. Wow. That is so wonderful, you guys. You're embarking on this journey of strength, discovery, intimacy, and honesty that is out of this world. I am so excited for you. Like I'm tingling all over. My shoulders are like tingling. Whoa, I'm like, beautiful. I'm going to end there because I'm so excited. Oh, I'm going to quick pull you guys a oracle card too. And remember, if you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe. Press it, people. Do it right now and get that bell ding, ding, ding so you can get all your notifications. Underneath all my videos is all my information. If you need anything, the Instantgo quick question things. I know you guys are hot on the trail on full moons especially, which is today. And then all my reads, you can book a reading through there. And I've been able to get back to people within 24 hours. I'm just being very effective these days and doing it as they come in. You know, I'm into it and I love it so much that I like to do it right as they arrive. So I don't have any backlog. And you guys, and the full moon energy is fantastic. So very excited. And yeah, I'm also super psyched because tomorrow I'm going to go photograph Eleni's paintings and we're going to start our oracle card journey, which is fantastic. Here we go. Perfect for you guys. Building blocks. I talk about building blocks all the time. And when we pull down foundations, sometimes we got to start with new, more solid foundations and building blocks. And once we get a solid base, we go on from there. Our perspective is raised. It's higher learning, higher perspective. Again, another step up, and you keep going and going and going. And it's that, you know, that proverbial tiny myopic vision up to basically the Hubble telescope, just bigger, brighter, and better. So you guys are really, you're forming continually this gorgeous structure of intimacy that is in it for some permanence, and that is really beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, love, love, love this reading. So, so good. Okay, I want to upload this for you because I'm so excited. Peace out. Full moon.